Hey, it's Drea, and I'm back with Undressing with Drea. I've been away for a little while because we did the women's show and it was amazing, but it exhausted me. So I had to take a little rest. But we're back today and we're going to cover the garment of anger. I'm going to start off with the scripture, so let's just get right into it. Scripture, Jonah 4:4, the Lord replied, "Is it right for you to be angry about this?" That's just it. Is it right for you to be angry about this? All right, here we go. On the outside looking in, I'm sure people saw me as an aggressive girl who just liked to fight a lot. The truth is, being hurt and disrespected triggered me. Disrespect made me angry. I felt like I had enough of that at home, where my responses were limited because I was the child. I also hated to see people I cared for hurt and disrespected, although sometimes I was the one who hurt their feelings. And let's not forget the underdogs. Underdogs, whew. I became a sucker for the underdog because I grew up feeling like one. Whether I knew them or not, I couldn't tolerate seemingly harmless people being made fun of or bullied. I had no reservations about coming to their defense. My dad made me extremely angry. My dad clothed me in heavy, suffocating garments like wearing layered clothing, winter clothing, in the desert. It felt like my dad was appointed to destroy my self-esteem and dim any glimpse of sparkle in my eyes. Sometimes I wondered if he hated me, or did I just remind him of my mom? Being compared to my mom made me angry. It didn't take very much for me to get angry, do things in anger, and stay angry. I'm going to stop there. So, I guess you could see that I struggled with anger. I struggled with anger for a very long time. And here's a couple things that I learned. I learned that anger, and I'm not just talking about getting angry. I'm talking about literally wearing anger like clothing every single day. You clothe yourself with anger. When you live like that, you see everything very differently, and you respond very quickly to anything that you quickly also interpret as disrespect, harm, offense, whatever the case might be. And the funny thing is, anger is very deceitful. Like, you literally convince yourself that how you're responding, like that aggressive response that you give, is perfectly warranted. It's justified. When quite frankly, it's not. Things happen. Are we going to get angry? Yes. But how we respond in that moment is a whole other different story. And we have to really capture what it is that's upsetting us and grab hold of our response before we just let loose. Another thing, looking back, I recognize is that I did not really isolate my anger. So meaning this, if person A did something to me, my encounter with person B, C, D, E, F, G, and so on, they would have the same experience as though everybody committed the same offense. I did not know how to isolate anger. Whereas today, I can honestly say if somebody upsets me today, I'm not upset with the whole world. I'm just having a moment of upset with that one particular person, and then it usually just kind of goes away pretty quickly because now I know how to capture it. Whereas back then, everybody's getting it. And I would also say that anger always has a root. And I think I knew that back then, although I wasn't being completely honest about it. But it's important to be honest about it if we're going to do any undressing whatsoever. But anger has a root. It's not the wind that blew. It's not the person that stepped on your toe. It's much deeper than that. And it's so important to figure out where the root lies and start digging it up. And I'll also say that, you see, when you start working through anger and you feel like all is well in the land, the enemy loves to come and bring people to torment you and offend you and disrespect you just for fun. In fact, I had a day. In fact, it was 7 days. It was a week. And I had about 3 different things happen to me. 3 ridiculous things happened to me. And I know that the devil was just sitting there like this, waiting for me to respond. And you know what? I'm not going to lie. I responded in one case. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you because I'm not perfect. But that was still progress because I responded in one situation. And even that one response was not as bad as the response I would have had like many years ago, many years ago. So I'm just saying. So anyone who struggles with anger, I deeply encourage you to just take a moment, Figure out why, where it's coming from, and start working through it before it just destroys you and all of your relationships. Okay? And I'll also again encourage you to continue journaling along with me. Grab your copy of Undressing. Again, it's not about perfection. It's about maturity. It's about transformation. It's about progress. And it's about honesty, because we cannot undress without honesty. Anyway, blessings and love. Check out the bio for more information. See you soon. Bye.